Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother as we playtest Benthic Biomancer in Modern Merfolk, the newest card from Ravnica Allegiance. If you want to check out Modern Merfolk play with all the new tools, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsor, the ManaBase.com. And in Standard, MTG Jeff has got Gruul mid-range. He thinks it's amazing. Go check it out on the ManaBase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. I hope I don't cough too much here. Don't choke. Yeah, we can keep this. We got a one-lander on the draw, but, you know, we have a decent curve. We're up against Spirits of Humans. Humans it is. I actually don't think... I don't know if Humans... sorry, I don't even know if Spirits plays Unclaimed Territory. So I did not want to see that, because that means turn to Mantis Rider for 4 damage. It's really hard to block. I mean, even if I put a Phantasmal Image out there, it doesn't really mean anything. So our opponent has their really fast start. At least we have an Ether Vial. All the humans. Here comes red. That always means Mantis Rider. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. They're taking it back. They made a mistake.
It happens. They're only humans.
So this is close to a nut draw from on the play.
Nut.
Perfect. If we didn't draw that, we were in serious trouble. So here's a little thing about Silvergill Adept. You only want to play Silvergill Adept when you want the cards. Our hand is already gas. It's just Master of the Pearl Shroud and Phantasmal. We can just play Lords every single turn. So I think that is our best route to actually winning this game. Playing a Lord every single turn and then try to race them. Because we're already we're on like a 5-turn clock as it is. It might get worse. Next turn we can put Master of the Pearl Trident in play. Next turn we can put two more Lords in play, so we can hit back for a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna put 2 more Lords in play and try to race all this. And hopefully we don't get obliterated doing that. We have no way to interact with them, so. Thaz Lieutenant. La-di-da. It just gets worse and worse. I guess things on the ground aren't too bad, but we don't have a good way to push through damage. Oh man, this Mantis Rider is going to attack for 6? Yeah. And another problem is, how do we even attack into this? That's a problem too. No, I am not blocking. But we can make the Master of the Pearl Trident a 4/4, so we can trade with them. We can trade with the Mantis Rider if we want. If they elect to block any of our creatures. Alrighty then.
Spicy, he says.
Spreading Seas. We
no
don't.
Good.
Not right now. Maybe next turn. So as you see, if we played Silvergill Adept, we wouldn't be able to attack for Benthic. I don't think Benthic Biomancer would be a 4/4. Yeah, it would only be at best a 3/2, because we could only play 2 Lords, a Lord off of this and the Vial. So that's why you start off with the Lords when you already have all the gas in hand. And we are going to attack.
I don't know about that, but
More regular than Curse Catcher and more useful than Mistcaller. That is not true. It is just as aggro as... Okay, my opponent's saying that this is spicy, that it's more aggro than Curse Catcher and more useful than Mistcaller. So first off, it is just as aggro as Curse Catcher right now. It is not it's not contributing anything more. And I don't know if it's more useful than Mistcaller in this matchup. But maybe not. If they show me Ether Vial, maybe not. So they're not blocking. Let's deal... Okay, here's the deal. So if we attack for 6... Can we kill them next turn? Because if if I play Phantasmal Image right now, then they can Reflector Mage it, and I don't have lethal. I can't play Spreading Seas and attack for lethal. But if I just wait on it, if I attack for 6, hit them for 14. Well, if they still have Reflector Mage, that might be a problem. So if I attack for 6, put them down to 14, they Reflector Mage, Master the Pearl Trident, I re-Violet back into play, and play Phantasmal Image. That's only 12 damage that I can attack for. Okay. If I draw another Lord, this will be lethal. So if I Spreading Seas, draw a Lord, 3 creatures will be lethal. That's why I'm going to hit them for 8. Alright, let's hope we don't need these blockers. Our opponent has so much land. I sort of don't like that. Hopefully they crack their Horizon Canopy. Because this could mean 2 Reflector Mages. And the thing is, if they didn't have so much land and they play like Phantasmal Image, like I would really like them to tap their Noble Hierarchs. Mayor of Averback, that is strong. You have a Lord to back that up with? Good enough. So I have to chump block here. I can eat the Noble Hierarch. That's the plus side, but I do have to block this, because this is only 9 damage here. But I can eat the Noble Hierarch. I guess attacking with this wasn't necessary. Or I can double block the Thou's Lieutenant. That doesn't change anything. No, that does. I can't double block because then that will be lethal. Alright, so we go to blocks. I block what I have to block. We can take 9, and even after everything shrinks, my Master of the Pearl Trident survives. So that... Did the land matter? Because they would attack with 1 less Noble Hierarch, and I still have to chump block. Well, I guess I would just double block something. Alright, so we need to draw a Lord or a... I'll play Spreading Seas, but we need to draw a Lord in order to win.
Got a lot of outs. Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Attack for 9. They're at 10. What else could help here? I can't do anything with the Mantis Rider. No, just not good enough.
Darn.
I guess I'm going to pass, though. I can still represent... I don't know. Well, I can't really represent Merfolk Trickster. Because they'll just declare their attack. I'm going to obviously not have it. I can't really I shouldn't represent Phantasmal Image because that would have just won. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 1/1 white creature token. Okay, Hero of Precinct 1, so that's something new that they're playing. That's really weird, because how many multicolored spells do you have? This? Meddling Mage? Not many. Doesn't look like a good card. Anyway, I think they should have kept that in their hand. Maybe it doesn't matter that I know about it, but whatever. Concede. I don't have anything to do here. Moving on.
Close though.
So, our mana leak's probably going to be bad. Yeah, mana leak not going to be good because they're probably going to side out some Thalias, but still they have Cavernous Souls and Aether Vial, so that's just not what we want to have. And I'm bringing in Mistcaller. This is basically why I have Mistcaller in the sideboards, just so I could take out that card when it's awful, and none of these other cards are useful. I mean, it may not be stone dead all the time. Like if they don't have Cavernous Souls, you can like you try to mana leak something, but in general, it's just not good. So we're gonna submit this. Oops. I'd love to play first. Sure. It's a hand that curves out. I can like turn 2, tap down something. There's Mistcaller. They're just dissing Mistcaller. I love Mistcaller. Like, Mistcaller shored up all the really terrible matchups. Champion the parish. You think you're a champion, do you? Benthic Biomancer is fine because we'll have something to. We can play 2 things next turn. So I'll spend the next few turns just Merfolk trickstering things. Pass. Yeah, so we'll, the Champion of the Parish will still get a counter, but it won't get 2 counters from Thala's Lieutenant. And Thala's Lieutenant will be a pretty bad blocker. That's nice. I could start playing these. Nah. Keep attacking. Keep Merfolk. Well, maybe Merfolk Trickster is better later.
You gonna block Fu? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so I think that's good. It's good for us. Okay, now we're gonna play Benthic Biomancer.
And Trickster the next thing.
Yep. They're feeling the pressure. Again, I'll Trickster the Champion of the Parish. Make sure it doesn't get too many counters.
Two blue.
I think our opponent just doesn't know how. There's nothing in their deck that costs 2 blue. I think our opponent just doesn't know how to tap their mana. Ooh, Phantasmal Image, okay. Copy. Our Merfolk Trickster? I don't know. Ooh, our Benthic Biomancer, not bad. I like it. It's cute. So now if we play Lord of Atlantis, we'll copy it. So... well, I don't want to loot away this... anything in our hand, but... so we'll just play our spell. We'll play our cards. And I'll attack with everything. And we'll threaten adapt, but not really. We're never gonna play it. Their hand must be bad if they're copying our Benthic Biomancer. They might as well have copied the Champion of the Parish. That's not true. Another human. Again, they're curving out. So they're using Benthic Biomancer. I don't know. Everyone's overrating Benthic Biomancer. Even our opponent is playing it. Anyway, if we win, it's not because of Benthic Biomancer. It's because it was just a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, and that's all it needed to be.
He dumped the swamp and he got...
Thalia. Sure. Yeah, you're on defense.
But I believe it.
Know your role. Know your role, jabroni. You watched more wrestling at that time.
Oh yeah,
What
that
else?
was at the peak.
You were there. There's Miss Caller. I'm willing to potentially exchange that for something that Benthic Biomancer can give me. So we don't have Island Walk, and if I play Lord of Atlantis, it just makes this thing bigger. What the hell is this? What is going on here? Wait, I am in the friendly leagues. So we're in Ponytown. Why is there a swamp in this deck? Maybe there may. I mean, I don't know their list. They're experimenting with something new. I'm sure there's some experimentation with the new cards from Ravnica Legion. Same with us. So maybe there's a reason for this, but that looks ludicrous looks absolutely ludicrous to me right now. Alright, I'm just going to attack with everything. Like, even if they have Dismember, I don't think this is going to change much. Oh, whoops! I did not want to attack with that. Whatever, we're going to attack with that too. Everything's going to trade. Hey, these are the blocks. I'm fine with that. They lose their board. We keep a board.
Gotta have a backup plan.
No, they're flooding out.
Easy.
I don't know, maybe they had more swamps in their hand. So we just keep it as it is. Submit. Anyway, Benthic Biomancer was just a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. That's all it needs to be. I think people underestimate how important Merfolk of the Pearl Trident is in this deck. Which is why, you know, like 80% of the time, this caller was a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, but that's all I need. That's all I need. Did I need anything else in that game? No, I did not. I did not need anything else. What can you play off of the swamp? That is the question. Tesa or something? I don't know.
Bone Splinters.
This hand is not ideal.
It's great.
I'll keep it though, but it's not very good. I mean, I have things to play on turn one. I'm hoping our draws are going to be good, but it's a mediocre hand. It's just not something worth mulliganing. That's not a good draw.
Still, he had nothing to do on turn one. Not bad.
Yeah, but sure, he'll have something to do on turn two. Wonder if that's worth spreading seizing. Because apparently they need black mana for some reason. Okay, there's Thalia. Well, no spreading seas now. Okay, that's a good draw. That's what we want to see. More cards like that. Have to pass. Thalia's first strike is not pleasant. It's evil as hell. Champion of the parish. Thalia's lieutenant. Okay. So they got a good game going on here. But will they attack or they stay on defense? Staying on defense, alright. That helps us. The annoying thing is this stupid spreading seas is very expensive.
Unless you tap her down.
So I can play... I sort of want to play... Well, I can't... Okay, if I play a Lord, I can't attack into the board because of the Thalia's Lieutenant, so I might as well just play Mutavault and pass.
Trickster, whatever.
Trickster or something, then play Lord of Atlantis. At the right time, play Lord of Atlantis.
At the proper time. What's that line from?
Must wait for the proper... Everything... Probably Star Wars. Something Yoda said. Everything will be revealed at the proper time. But first, must eat. Good food, come. Alright, so this thing's probably going to bounce one of our lords, which is fine because we have a Lord of Atlantis in our hand, so we can just exchange it. But in the meantime, we're going to play the Merfolk Trickster. Tap down the Champion of the Parish, which is attacking for probably a lot. So now our opponent has the option to play attack with Thalia. They do. I'll just take it. Can't. No good blocks. We are getting to the point where I could play Spreading Seas for 3 mana pretty comfortably. That's good actually, because we can cast that and the Lord of Atlantis on the same turn. Show Lord of Atlantis, I'm playing it anyway. Can I attack with anything profitably? How close am I just for lethal? I'm getting really close. If I make a good attack here, put them to 15. Okay, so let's say attack for 3. They don't block. Like if I can trade the Merfolk Trickster for the Thala's Lieutenant, I don't think that's a bad exchange. Can't attack with Mistcaller because it just gets eaten by Reflector Mage. This is actually quite a like if they play another Reflector Mage, that would be a problem. Okay, let's say I put them down. Let's say attack for 3. They go down to 17. Can I deal 17 damage next turn? I play Lord of Atlantis. That's 4, 8, 11, 14. It's not lethal. Same time, I don't really want to be on defending duty. But the problem is if they play, say, another Thala's Lieutenant, I can't really double block very well with the Silvergill Adept and Mistcaller. I'll just lose the creatures. Okay, I'm gonna hold back. I don't really want to play like this, but I'm going to play more defensively. We can set up a turn where we attack for 20 with like our Mutavaults and Spreading Seas and stuff, and the Lords.
So we didn't get nothing.
The most. I mean, they got a lot of good draws. Like, Thala's Lieutenant is a good draw, Phantasmal Image is a good draw, Reflector Mage is a good draw. So they've got good draws. Playing 2 humans is a good draw. A little frustrated that they keep curving out, but I don't know, maybe that's a good thing because that means they're flooding out. But if they like play like Mayor of Averbrack and Thala's Lieutenant, that would frustrate me. Okay, so it looks like it's Meddling Mage. So they know about my Master of the Pearl Trident, but they don't know about the second Lord of Atlantis. Master of the Pearl Trident it is. Okay. Okay, we get to see... Oh, Kitesail Freebooter. Oh, that is a big deal. See, getting that 4th land. So frustrating. They curve right out. So that's a big deal because they take the Spreading Seas away. So now... Well... If they attack, I'm just going to make the appropriate blocks. Like, I'm just going to start trading the creatures. And that's all there is to it. So it's in their best... I don't know what's in their best interest. Maybe they'll keep passing the turn. But I really need that Spreading Seas in order to break this wall. Okay, so I will definitely block the Champion of the Parish, because this is like impossible to deal with. Maybe I'll keep the Merfolk Trickster. Block here, because nothing can survive anyway. And keep everything else. Okay, take 7. A lot of damage I don't want to take. What are you going to do? I could make a double block on Thou's Lieutenant, keep 1 creature, but then Champion of the Parish just gets way too big for forever. So not something I want to happen. We can play Lord of Atlantis and hold up a Mutavault to double block the Thou's Lieutenant next turn. Well, that's the end of their story. So, but we can't replay this Mass of the Pearl Trident, unfortunately. Pass. Just gonna pass. It's not a pleasant situation to be in, but
he's empty-handed.
Yeah, that's the good news. Biggest problem is Kitesail Freebooter can attack for 1 every single turn. So the clock is on. We're not favored to win here because, I mean, our opponent has more creatures on the board, or we're at a lower life total. We have, especially when their life total is very high, our life total is very low. They're in just a really good position to keep attacking because there's no repercussions to a big attack. Like, nothing bad is going to happen to, like, swing out because I can't counterattack for victory. Great card for us. So things I want to see Spreading Seas. I want to see Master of Waves. I want to see, okay, they attack with Thou's Lieutenant. This might be a good time to get rid of it, so that Phantasmal Image can't copy it. Two cards in hand. Is one of them Dismember? They drew a card for a turn. Feels like Dismember. Can I play around Dismember? Not really. Oh, but how do you make this attack? How do you make this attack if you don't have Dismember? Okay, so let's say I double block Thalia, I take 5 damage, and I'm going to lose one of the creatures and Lord of Atlantis. I can't win. Or have very poor chances of winning if they have Dismember. Because I would lose Lord of Atlantis. I would lose one of these things. I would take 5, go to 5. Really bad shape. I'm just going to make the greedy blocks. This gives me, like, I have to hope. I'm hoping that they didn't. I don't know. My Mutavault wasn't pumped up by my creatures. They thought it was a 2/2 creature. All right, excellent. That sort of happened. Like, they could still play Dismember now, but they do not. All right, so we have. Oh, there we go. That's the game changer. So what bad thing could happen?
Clank could crash. Server could go down for maintenance.
Because now I can attack for a lot. So the most damage they can attack for, if they play Thou's Lieutenant, it's 6/8. I'm at 9, so I can safely attack. No, but I'm playing Master of the Waves. So if they play Reflector Mage, bounce it. It's not a safe attack. Okay, so we're going to get in for the attack. If they double block a Lord of Atlantis, that's not good, actually. But whatever, we'll make the attack anyway, because I'm already in my attack step. So I guess I should have played Master of Waves first, get all the elementals, and then if they want to double block Lord of Atlantis, they had the option to do so. By the way, Miss Caller, just a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, but, like, it's fine. It's fine. It's on curve. It's something to do than do nothing.
More like a unident.
What?
A unident. Thing he's holding only has one. Only one thing. Well, he took it.
Took it, so Dismember gets weaker if they ever want to play Dismember. I think they know about the island in our hand. Do they know about the island in our hand?
No.
Maybe they don't. I don't know if they know about it. Well, let's not hold islands in our hand anyway. Anyway, they know about our Master of the Pearl Trident. There we go. So even if they play Reflector Mage, they can't attack all out because then we attack for the win. See, now we're in a situation where we could make the attack.
What you got, Jump? Mantis Rider. Yeah.
Mantis Rider is not going to do it here. Do not care. Good game. Well, not really. There was a slight screw up on your part. So I depended on your mistakes. So this is... Yeah, and they lose. Yeah. They realize they're only attacking for 4. All right. Well, we won the match. We beat humans.
Again.
We just beat humans because we're a Merfolk deck. But I think our opponent was highly advantaged, and they just screwed up. So I'm not actually going to count this a win on anything. We didn't get to see. We didn't see the usefulness of Mana Leak here. It didn't matter. This is not a matchup for Mana Leak anyway. Look, they have Cavernous Souls. Like, it won't do anything.
Cavern.
Although, I have to say, they do cast Phantasmal Image. You can still counter it because it's not... Cavernous Souls is not always going to be on human. I don't think this is... I know we've beaten humans before with Benthic Biomancer, but I don't think this is particularly a matchup for it. Because it's just going to, I think most of the time it's going to act like a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. This may not be true, actually. You know what? I take that back. There's a lot of board states where, you know, you play Master of Waves and we're just stalling out. No one wants to attack into each other. So as the game goes along, Benthic Biomancer. I mean, obviously Benthic Biomancer is better than Mistcaller and Curse Catcher. But is it worth replacing them all?
No.
Well, I don't know. It was just Merfolk of the Pearl Trident in this game. So
Business Insider says no. Read all about it in next month's issue.
Merfolk of the Pearl Trident is okay. You know, don't Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Don't underestimate Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. If you really critically analyze Curse Catcher and Mistcaller, and by the way, you saw how much I won with Mistcaller. I won tons of games with Mistcaller. It's still just what you need. You just need to do something on turn 1 or on turn 3. Just put something in play, which is something we did in games 2. But anyway, I don't want to count this as a win for Merfolk because I think our opponent screwed up. That's very important when you critically look at your deck. Did I win because I outplayed my opponent? I outmuscled them? No, my opponent made really bad attacks. Their Thala's Lieutenant was very valuable. They could just keep waiting. They could have sat on blocking duty. It's not like we were attacking for anything. I guess they were afraid of... I'm not sure what they were afraid of, but they couldn't stand the blocks. The blocks were... We just ate the Thala's Lieutenant for nothing, and we also was able to trade with the... Sorry, we ate the Thalia for nothing, and we were able to trade with the Thala's Lieutenant. Because if this thing gets to 5 or 6 counters, then blocking becomes really hard. It's just, or we just constantly stop attacking. And what if they have those big blockers, and all of a sudden they play Mantis Rider? Now they're attacking us in the air and putting the pressure on us, you know? But anyway, in this game, we also played Master of Waves, and we were probably going to win from that as well. Probably. I don't know what else is in their hand. Obviously, they can't deal with a Master of Waves. Whatever, that's our game for today. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.